Hello. Several of you are having trouble connecting your tablet to a wireless connection, whether it be at home or here. So we put together a short little office mix for you, so you can check and walk yourselves through some of the checklists, some of the things that we're going to do when we get your computer. That way, hopefully, you can get your computer back in your hands and working faster than if you have to come find one of us. And don't worry if you still can't seem to get it to work. You can still bring it to either myself or one of the technicians, and we will do our best to make sure that it works. So please take some time, walk yourself through this guide, watch the video on the third slide, and then if you have any questions, know that we're here to help you. But I just want to encourage you to try to solve some of your own problems, because I think you can, and you don't have to wait for us to get to you. You can kind of do this and be back and running, hopefully within a few minutes. So good luck. Here is the checklist that I would encourage you to do. If you haven't restarted your computer, okay, I would encourage you to do that first thing. Okay. After that, if it's still not working, check the date and time and the time zone. Make sure that those settings are accurate. If they're not, they're going to cause you some real issues. Okay. Then check for some updates on your PC. Your PC may be out of date. It may need to be updated. This happens if you haven't turned it on for 3 or 4 weeks, or you just have been ignoring those constant annoying reminders to update it, and that's fine. It's just something you need to know how to do. Just like your phone needs updates, your apps need updates, your car needs routine maintenance. That's what those updates are. They're kind of routine maintenance for your computer. So make sure you follow them, because if you ignore them for too long, eventually things start to happen, and then it's a real pain to kind of fix. If you've done all 3 of these top 3 things and it's still not working, then we're going to show you how to reset your wireless connection. And I've been hesitant to show a bunch of people this because you could really mess your computer up, but I trust you, and I figure it's better if you get the information from us so that we know it's accurate, instead of whatever website you choose to go to, which you can't actually do on your tablet if you can't connect to the internet anyway. So hopefully, as you're watching this, as you're seeing this, your mind is working and you're actually kind of walk through these things. Now, if you don't know how to do any of these things, that's totally fine. We have a video for you on the next slide that will show you how to walk through and do all of these things, including resetting your wireless connection. So we'll try this, and we want you to try this on your own. If you have any problems with it, go ahead and let us know, and we will help you, okay? So once again, good luck. And refer back to this screen as often as you need so you can go through this checklist. Hello. Several students and staff members are having problems connecting their tablet to a wireless network, and they seem to get knocked off or they can't connect at all. And a lot of you have this little red X down here where it says not connected and no connections are available. And this is commonly happening to students across campus as well as teachers. And personally, I think it's an issue with with Dell itself, with the computers, that I think hopefully will be solved with updates, but you never know. So until then, we have to find some solutions to these problems, because we need to be sure that we can connect to the internet. Otherwise, it's hard to sync your documents to the cloud, and by hard, I mean it's impossible. So the first thing we want to check anytime we're trying to connect to the internet is that our date and time are correct. If you have the wrong date and time, or you have the wrong time zone, it really messes things up, and I can't actually explain why to you here, but I just know that it causes some problems. So to check that, go ahead and click on down here on the date and time. Okay, and if the time looks right, that's great. Now go ahead and click date and time settings. Okay, and make sure that you're in the right time zone. Okay, here we are in Pacific time, US and Canada. If we're not in the right time zone, it doesn't matter if your time's right, your computer is going to think you're somewhere else, and it's going to cause all kinds of issues. So change the time zone first by clicking here and changing the time zone, selecting Pacific time, US and Canada. Then go back and change the date and time. And once we get online, it might actually reset it automatically for you, and that's exactly what we want. So that's not my issue. My issue doesn't seem to be it. But that's the first thing we want to check. Okay. So the second thing we're going to check now is we're going to go into the settings of the computer and actually do that. One thing we might also want to check is we might also want to check our updates. Okay, if your computer has not been updated, like you don't use it very often, and now you turned it on for the first time in 3 weeks and it's not connecting, you might have some updates that are necessary. So if you type in updates in the search bar, I'll show you how I did that. You slide from the right-hand side, select search, just type in updates, give it a second, and Windows updates will appear. Click up there. Once it loads, you'll be able to see what updates you have. For me, I'm set to automatically download or install updates, and there aren't any updates right now, so I'm okay. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. Okay, go back to my desktop. Okay, and we're ready to move on. So the first thing we want to do, check the date and time, make sure the time zone's correct. Second thing we want to do is make sure and see if we have any updates that need to be installed, because that may fix the problem. If you haven't tried restarting your computer, maybe you can try that. And then last resort, we'll do this. So we'll go down to the folder, click on your folder so it opens up all your files into this PC. We're going to right click on this PC in the left-hand column and go down and select Properties. Once you select Properties, it'll open up another window. It should be titled System or something like that. And this doesn't matter if you're in Windows 10 or Windows 8. It should all be pretty much the same. So now you're going to go over here to Advanced System Settings. Click on that. Some of you will get a box like this because you have two accounts. One's the administrator account and one's not. I have two accounts, so I'm just going to type in my password real quick, and it'll allow me to go through. Okay, if you have trouble with the password, it's the password associated with whatever picture you see there, and you'll be fine. So once we're in, okay, many of you will go straight to this because you don't have an administrative password. Okay, but once we're in System Properties, we're going to select Hardware, which is not the one that will be highlighted, but you need to select Hardware, and then Device Manager. Once you're in Device Manager, you will see several things. We want to go down here and find Network Adapters and click on it. Okay, mine's already open, but if it will look like this, so you would go down and find Network Adapters, click on it so it opens, okay, and you'll see several things. You'll see Bluetooth, or maybe you'll just see one, whatever. We want to find the one that says wireless adapter or wireless connection or broadband connection, something like that. Okay, in my case, you see this, it has a little black arrow pointing down. You may see that you have a yellow exclamation point or a red X over it. Any of these are not good. So the first thing we're going to do, if you have the yellow X, is you'll right click on it, okay, and then you will have the option to disable that option. And I want you to do that. Click on disable, click yes, and allow the computer to kind of do what it's going to do. So I'm going to click on enable for me because you're going to do this right after. Okay, so once you select disable, the computer's going to kind of do the same thing anyway. Okay, it's going to do that right there. It's going to come back and you'll see now that I have connections available down here. Okay, but if I'm going to do it again, so I'm going to click disable and it's going to say, are you sure? Do you really want to do this? Yes, I am. I'm going to do that. It's going to go back and forth. Okay, now I'm going to enable it one more time. And now I'm back to having a connection. I'm going to click on that. Here they are. And now I'm connected. And now I'm working. And now I can make sure that I have, all the things that I need. So if this doesn't solve your problem, if you try disabling your wireless network adapter after you try setting your time zone, changing your date and time, checking for updates, if you've done these things, okay, and you still can't get it to work, if you're a student, come to the MMLC on either Wednesday or Monday or Wednesday at lunch. Come find me and I will help you solve your issues. If you're a teacher and this doesn't work, go ahead and try just emailing me and I will get to you just as soon as I can. So thank you for watching. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, please do let me know. Okay, thank you. If after all of this, your wireless connection is still not working, you can contact me, Matt Markstone, by email. If you're a teacher or if you're a student, I prefer that you come to the MMLC on Mondays or Wednesdays at lunch and ask for some help. Tell me exactly what the problem is. Please charge your tablet before you get there. Don't bring it in and have it be dead, because then I can't work on it if I can't turn it on. So and if I can't solve it, then we'll send it to the real guys, the real technicians. They know what's going on a little better than I do sometimes, but that's okay. So we'll send it, so come to me, and then we'll send it to them if we can't get it to work. But usually we can fix things and we can get them back in your hands relatively quickly. So thank you so much for watching or listening to this, and I hope you enjoyed troubleshooting and solving some of your own problems. Be proud when you fix it. because you should be. That's not something that everybody can do, but make sure also that you help your friends, and it'll make you feel cool if you can. So talk to you later. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.